Good afternoon from AlphaCars. My name is Tom, coming to you from our Northampton location, and today we're going to be taking a look at this 2012 Mercedes-Benz ML63 AMG. This ML63 is showing just over 60,000 original miles. If you would like to see a high-resolution detailed photo set, please reference the listing at alphacars.com. There, of course, you will also find a free included CarFax report, alongside a long list of technical data related to the vehicle's remaining tire and brake life, as well as individual readings from each panel using our paint depth gauge. But today I'll take you on a quick condition overview on both the interior and the exterior, as well as showing you some of its most notable features. Starting here at the front of the vehicle, get you a look into the direct light there. You can see on that beautiful silver metallic exterior paint, the clear coat is in wonderful condition, showing minimal swirl marks or even minor scratch marks. It looks wonderful. And we'll make our way down the driver's side looking at the bodywork, giving you a good look down the side profile, making sure there's no dings or dents to be seen. And of course on this vehicle there will be none. It is in absolutely beautiful condition. As we make our way back to the rear of the vehicle, of course, cannot miss these beautiful 21-inch Amg Sport Wheels. Absolutely loving the way they complement not only all of the silver trim on the vehicle, but also just as a styling element, they look wonderful. Hiding behind them there are those brilliant red Amg Sport Calipers. Not just, of course, an appearance upgrade, but also a massive performance boost as well. You can see those massive calipers there and those nice drilled and slotted rotors, as one would expect from an AMG car. You can also see this front wheel is in perfect shape as well, no curb rash to be found. Looking at the front fascia of the vehicle, of course you'll see a headlight lens in perfect condition, showing no signs of oxidation or clouding. You can see there that LED running light just below working perfectly. Same goes here for the passenger side, and this gives us an even better look at that beautiful silver metallic paint, just shining so brilliantly. A lot more depth to this paint as you see it in direct sunlight as it's meant to be viewed. Now looking here at that front grille, classic Mercedes styling. You can see that nice big emblem. Not only is a styling element, but it actually doubles as the radar sensor for the vehicle. So that's going to work with the radar guided cruise control, as well as the crash avoidance systems for the vehicle. So that's a nice way to integrate it into the styling. And they've added a little bit more classic looking Mercedes badge emblem there on the hood. Now here on the passenger side, again, quick look at that beautiful paint and showing you the ways that it complements the styling. You can see those small changes in hue over the body lines. The way the light bounces off the paint really accents all of those subtle styling elements, and it presents so nicely, especially on a day like today. Now looking here at another beautiful front wheel with those massive brakes hiding just behind. Again, the caliper looks wonderful. And as we look down the bodywork here on the passenger side, again, you'll find it to be in very nice shape all the way throughout. And here in the back, the wheel looks excellent as well. You can see these tires are brand new, really nice shape there as well. Running boards look great as well. And as I mentioned on the driver's side, the trim and the roof rack there, they all look excellent. Minimal water spots or discoloration on that chrome trim. Here at the rear of the vehicle, see all the badging looks fantastic. Paint looks great. You can see no scratches at the bottom of the tailgate here, where sometimes you'll see those because people open the tailgate somewhat carelessly and maybe it contacts the garage. So of course here, none of that, no touch-up used. It looks great back here. And as we move a little bit lower, you can see those quad AMG Sport tips on the exhaust. Gives it a very aggressive look. And that silver diffuser just above that nice handy tow hitch all looks great. So next up, we'll make our way to the interior. Here at the interior of the vehicle, gonna find these kind of cream white leather seats in very nice condition, minimal wrinkling. You can see a tiny bit of wear here on the lower bolster and a tiny bit at the bottom of the side bolster, but largely they look fantastic. All that black stitching contrasts the white leather so well with that nice chrome AMG badge embossed in the backrest. And the passenger side is even nicer. Really beautiful condition all the way throughout. Same goes for that armrest. I really like this interior. It's a somewhat unique spec for a vehicle such as this one. Very comfortable seating arrangement. You can tell it's performance oriented. These aggressive bolsters feel very nice, but certainly wouldn't impact a long, comfortable drive. You can see here on the dashboard, all the stitching looks wonderful. That black leather's all in great condition. It's not lifting from the heat. All the way through, it looks very nice. Looking down the center control stack here, find all of the controls looking very nice, heated and cooled seats. And here in the climate controls, all of the buttons look very nice, and it all functions properly. Heat blows very hot, and the AC is ice cold. Looking here at this small cover, which is in this nice hardwood kind of trim. You can see a couple cup holders underneath. All that trim looks great. And here you can control your AMG suspension, your transmission behaviors. You can raise the air suspension. All works perfectly. Looking just there. Very nice wooden trim, a nice deep brown kind of green hue to it. Adds so much to this interior. Now the steering wheel will look somewhat familiar to ML owners, but this one with the AMG package, you have this nice suede on either side. Feels very sporty in your hand with these beautiful metal paddles just behind with a satisfying click as you change gear. Looking there in the center control stack. No warning lights to note, just that seatbelt light. The light up in the middle screen there is just showing that the radar guided collision avoidance system is activated, so that is not a warning. You can see the 60,499 miles. You have lots of different menus you can access through this center screen, and it looks very nice. All the controls work properly. You can see here you also have this nice high definition backup camera, as well as very handy navigation system. All going to come in handy. Another thing to note, this wonderful massive double sunroof there. Essentially the entire roof is glass, and it really gives you a beautiful view of the outside. Just going to demonstrate that the power operation does work as intended. One touch controls here via this switch just behind the driver's mirror, and that's going to close up just the same. And if you need to block out a little bit of that natural lighting, you can close these shades. Again, one touch automatic operation, and that's going to seal it off beautifully. I'm going to open those back up for now, let in some natural light while we make our way up to the engine bay. So I'll meet you there and we can check out the motor. So looking under the hood, you're going to find this beautiful V8 AMG staple engine. You'll find this in the E63 AMG as well as the C63. It's going to produce around 550 horsepower and 560 pound-feet of torque. So it's an absolute monster with those twin turbos, giving you smooth, even power delivery all throughout the RPM range. And in a vehicle such as this ML, it really is an amazing feeling having such a sporty powertrain and such a nice, luxurious, you're sitting real high up off the ground, and yet have such a powerful, just amazing engine pulling you along. You can see that beautiful carbon fiber work and the plaque from the Mercedes factory. There's a very special team of engineers who get to assemble and do the final check on these AMG engines, and every last bit has been gone through by a true professional. And you can tell when you use this vehicle, the engine feels absolutely phenomenal in any vehicle they put it in, but especially in a large SUV like this, it is such a unique experience. We'll make our way to the rear seating area. So here you'll see the rear seats look fantastic. Really nice cream white leather there. All in very great condition as well. Have a nice pull-down center armrest, which I'll do for you here. And you have some cup holders stowed in there as well. Of course, I've fired it up, and as you can see, beautiful rear entertainment setup. Each screen has its own remote. Either remote can operate either screen, but it is nice to have two for your separate rear passengers. And I'll make my way inside, give you a quick look at the stunning view of the front driver's cockpit. Looks wonderful all the way down to the armrest, and as I look up you can see that beautiful dual panoramic sunroofs there. Absolutely love the way it opens up this interior. Really does feel like a nice open space with all that natural light. You can also see you have rear heated seats for both the passenger and driver's side seats, as well as your own individual climate controls, and a place to stow a disc, which I have done here, as you can see. And you can also have media inputs just there, and a couple power outlets just below there at the carpet. Lastly, make our way to the rear cargo area. You can see that tailgate electronic operation works perfect. This beautiful chrome kind of loading area is free of any gouges or scratches, which tells you one thing, that the previous owner took great care when loading up cargo. You'll find in a lot of vehicles that's not the case, and that panel will take a real beating. Of course, that's why it's there, but it's nice to see the evidence of a careful owner. As you can see, all the carpets throughout the rear look fantastic. Nice WeatherTech protective mat here, and all of the original AMG carpets, all branded properly. You have this nice privacy blind as well, which easily pulls back and can be stowed up to hide your cargo from any prying eyes through the rear windows. And the rear seats drop in a 60-40 split and really open up to give you a ton of storage space. I'll drop those down now for you. All right, so as you can see, I've dropped down those seat backs, and you have just a tremendous amount of storage space here in this ML. One-touch operation drops down that tailgate perfectly smooth. Again, with so much storage space and such a wonderfully luxurious interior, it really is so rare to find a vehicle that can do it all to the level that this ML does. You have extreme performance capabilities, as well as nearly unmatched comfort and luxurious amenities taking you down the road. It's just a win-win. Really has the best of both worlds. So if you have any further questions related to this ML63, please reference the listing at alphacars.com, and there you're going to find all of the relevant contact information. Thank you so much for your time, and have a wonderful day, and we hope to hear from you soon. Thank you from AlphaCars.